NicknLex here.
Hey everyone!
How's it going, guys? So tonight,
Woo!
we're gonna do some Lou Reed for our dear Dan member Paul Zawicki. Right?
Yes.
Did I get that right?
I think so. Yes.
Paul, let us know if we got that right. I know my last name is super hard to pronounce, so I know what you go through. And I'm just kidding. No, I guess yours is Polish or something. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna do some Lou Reed from what year?
Lou Reed, yes, from the album The Raven, 2003. And this is gonna be the song "Who Am I?" Triptena's song. This is a pretty long album. It has a lot of tracks. It looks like they're all on the shorter side, but I was surprised to see how many tracks this album had. And the only thing I know about Lou Reed, I'd never heard his name before, but just through the comments, because you've done some Velvet Underground, I know he was involved. But other than that, I had never...
I think he's the singer.
Okay, yeah, because other than that, I had never heard his name before. Some his popular songs on Spotify, Walk on the Wild Side, I've heard that, probably from movies or something, you know.
It does ring a bell. Yeah.
But other than that, none of the other ones sound familiar. So let's see what he's got to offer. Thank you so much to Paul for being a Dan member. You get a guaranteed request every month, and this is what he chose for the month of April.
Yes, if you want to be a Dan member, check out in the About section of the channel when you go on the computer. You can basically, kind of like...
Yeah, or in the description.
In the description, it says how to
video.
be a Dan member and how to like request and stuff. All right, well, let's get to it.
Yes.
Thank you, Paul. Thanks everyone for being here. All the, Lou Reed fans out there, welcome. If you're new or old to the channel, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or like it, or subscribe, the usual YouTube business. But thank you for being here. So let's get into it. I can't wait what this is about, and it's this song. Alex is like
like, don't click
you go
here.
Blind bat, don't click on the wrong one. But yeah, okay, here we go, and enjoy.
Okay.
Sometimes I wonder, who am I? The world seeming to pass me by. A younger man, now getting old. I have to wonder what the rest of life will hold. I hold a mirror to my face. There are some lines that I could trace to memories of loving you, the passion that breaks reason in two. I have to think and stop me now. If reminiscences make you frown, one thinks of what one hoped to be, and then faces reality. Sometimes I wonder, who am I? Who made the trees? Who made the sky? Who made the storms? Who made heartbreak? I wonder how much life I can take. I know I like to dream a lot and think of other worlds that are not. I hate that I need air to breathe. I'd like to leave this body and be free. I'd like to float like a mystic child. I'd like to kiss an angel on the brow. life, like cutting someone's throat or removing their heart. You'd like to see it be. You'd like to hold your eyes, and though you know I'm dead, you'd like to hold my thighs. If it's wrong to think on this, to hold the dead past in your fist, why were we given memories? Let us lose our minds and be set free. Sometimes I wonder, who am I? The world seeming to pass me by. A young man now getting old. I have to wonder what the rest of life will hold. I wonder, I wonder, who started this? Was God involved and gave a kiss to someone who later betrayed? And godless love sent us away to someone who later betrayed. And godless love sent us away.
Wow, man.
What a great track. It didn't even feel, not that 4 minutes is long or anything, but it just.
We didn't even pause.
I know.
But I do.
What'd you think?
I really did like it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's totally different from his earlier stuff. I mean, he's much older. He's wiser. And I did pay attention to the lyrics because it was easier.
Yes.
And I wasn't so focused on the great instruments, though.
Yes.
Great, powerful
arrangement of
yeah,
different instruments that you wouldn't expect.
Yeah,
you know,
I love the strings and the
mm-hmm.
orchestra kicking in, and
the bass was great. The strumming, the way he like did some percussion there with the guitar was very cool.
Completely channeling David Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes even the kind of like I don't know if David Bowie does this, but kind of like he literally was singing out of pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice?
I did. And
como desafinado.
Yeah.
Right? Desafinado. You know the term. He sounded almost like purposefully like I don't care. That's my style.
Mm-hmm.
And but I really loved it because it gives it such an original vibe. But I could feel a little bit, and then especially this picture, doesn't it look like the guy from Suzanne?
Oh, Leonard Cohen.
He looks like Leonard Cohen, but then again, also I get a vibe a little of Johnny Cash. Mm-hmm. It's just an older guy reminiscing on his past.
Yes, this felt
a
very
great track, man.
Like introspective, I guess, and
he's singing about himself.
Yes. And what's funny is you can't see because you don't have your glasses on, but
no, I can see pretty much
2 tracks prior to that when David Bowie is
featuring
featured,
David Bowie. It says,
which is funny.
But I mean, when I said it sounds like Bowie, and then you pointed there, and I'm like, oh,
can
okay.
you even see
there
that?
is some, and I guess in the 60s and 70s, I'm sure there were friends or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I last heard him when I did Heroin, a reaction, and I wasn't a fan. It was just too. It made me feel uneasy. It was just very, I don't know. But you guys can watch the video. It's on there. But this was wonderful, man.
Yes.
This was really cool.
I really enjoyed this. I think it is. I was going to mention that too, that it was easier for me to pay attention to the lyrics and how, yes, it feels very personal and just kind of like looking inside himself. I loved the parts also where it was less like singing and more kind of like talking or
Yeah.
whispering, and his voice sounds very wise and
Yeah. He like, dude, give this man a gig for a True Detective season 4. You know, if you've ever seen
intro?
a True Detective of True Detective, they always have a very cool. They have Leonard Cohen in one, and it's like everybody knows.
Yes,
like that one.
Yes,
but
I could see
this
that.
was a great track. I would totally see this man live. Would you go?
I would go. Yeah.
But now there is a thing that we have to talk about here. So I was purposefully paying attention to the lyrics, but that's why I can't really talk too much about the music. Like, it's just like on the first listen, once you listen to the song and you know about the lyrics, then you can focus on the music,
or vice
and then
versa.
the lyrics are kind of like there. You know what it's about, and you can catch both of them. But just for your in that moment to split all your senses is kind of hard. That's what happened with Peter Gabriel last time, and it was a shame. But I think Peter Gabriel's music is so rich that even if you miss the lyrics on the first time, it's still an amazing, discovery, because it's Tony Levin. It's, it's just masterfully played. But yeah, it's just like, if you ever listen to a song on the first try doing both, and it's really difficult. It's just very confusing.
Yes.
You can't
focus 100%.
And then you're recording yourself and you
things.
have to give a reaction. It's really challenging.
Yeah.
And even as a musician, sometimes we do like different stuff at the same time, but then again, while listening to music, it's just very challenging.
Right.
But hey, thank you so much for this experience. I really loved it. I really am.
That's good, because that gives you a different perspective on Lou Reed and his work. And yes, this is later stuff, obviously, and later by 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. But I love it. And it looks like the rest of this album, he's got Blind Boys of Alabama, who we've also done on the channel. So
and Peter.
Yeah, this is definitely someone that we have to discover.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you so much, Paul. Thank you, everyone, for watching this. This was wonderful. It was different, and absolutely.
We love different.
And a different, like, I don't know if you did it because Nick did the Velvet Underground recently, or what the thought was, but we know,
to give me like a different taste.
We know that you guys are always very thoughtful with your requests and things. So thank you so much for being here, for watching, and we hope to see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.
Bye.